morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Wow, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. That was one of my favorite shows as a kid, watching Mr. Rogers. Yeah, and maybe that's why I always wanted to be just like Mr. Rogers. Good morning, TJ. Hey, TJ, want to come on and do some stretches with me? Let me know. I can make it happen because I'm back on the phone again. Because I don't know what happened, but again, we're rolling with it. Who says we don't roll with it? We do. Look at this ponytail today. Isn't that wild? Oh, I love it. I'm gonna do stretches with. I'm so excited. Good morning, Frank. Hello. Good morning. So just remember, yesterday after we got done, you froze. It's probably just because of reconnection, so don't get nervous. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good.
Yeah? Are you ready to stretch?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Stretch it out. Frankenstein stretches. I love it.
Maybe I should be Frankenstein for next Halloween.
Maybe I should be Frankenstein for Halloween. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Yeah. I think I may be I haven't decided yet, but what I really want to be,
President?
I'm going to dress up as a jelly bean.
Oh, I love it. What flavor? I bet orange.
Yeah, I like orange.
I know you do.
Or maybe I think maybe I'll be a very scary ghost.
All right, well, before you go, I have to ask you, do you remember what letter today is?
A.
That's right. We're starting the alphabet over, and guess what?
What?
Today is the 21st of May. We started on March 21st, and today's 61 days. We missed yesterday's 60 day. Like,
What?
61
That's
days
so
together.
exciting.
Isn't that great? I think we should shimmy our shoulders.
Come here.
Just shake your shoulders.
Hershey, come here.
All right, listen, TJ, you gonna go watch me read some books?
Yeah, Hershey's saying hi.
Hi, Hershey. I like it. Hershey's butt is right there. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And guess what else? Today's what?
What?
Thursday.
Tomorrow's the big weekend for me.
Yay! That sounds great. So I'll see you later. Thanks for stretching.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. I love that kid. So yeah, you guys, I realized after we did the broadcast yesterday that yesterday was in fact day 60. 60. 60. Hi, my brother. Hello, Aunt Cecilia. We're just stretching. And then we're going to have some water. And we made it to 61 days. That is correct. Today is day 61. Holy guacamole. And today we are starting all over again. Hi, Mark. Good morning. Today we're starting all over again with the letter A. Can you believe it? Day 61. The letter A is back. How you doing, letter A? I can't believe it, guys. I cannot believe we're back here. But I'm excited. I'm actually very, 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 very excited. Good morning, Tina. How are you? So yeah, so we're at day 61 of story time. We are done with our blends. And today is the 21st of May. On March 21st, that is when we started. Isn't she so cute, Aunt Cecilia? I love her since the day she was born. Do you know that aside from the fact that I was in the hospital for my own children's birth, she's the only other baby I've ever been to the hospital for, like, to actually wait for them to be born and then see them in the little bun warmer. Aja! Aja's here, and Aja's name starts with A. Today is the letter A, Aja. I know there's some glare on my letter A, but it is the letter A. And I'm very excited. And we stretched it out. My Frankenstein stretch has actually made my arms a little sore. I think it's okay though. So yeah. So we discovered that it's day 21. No, 61. It's May 21st. And we're going to drink some water. Oh, these are good too, just so you know. Since everyone is using their devices way more, their phones, their computers, their typing, do you know it's very important to stretch your hands? Good morning, Mom. So do a little stretching of the wrist and the palm, and it's very, very good. Audrey, we finished the blends. We only had 4 blends. Today we're back at the letter A. The letter A. We did INQUTH and ER. Those are the blends I have. So guess what? We're back to the letter A. And I'm all right with that. So if you have any A words, shoot them out there. I'm going to have some water. Yes, that is so delicious. I love water and I love me some coffee. I have myself a little coffee and a little stars and moons mug. Ooh, amazing astronaut arithmetic. Look at this. The astronaut would fly through here. Or it's very astrological. Astrology. See, I love that too. I'm an Aquarius. Ooh, A is for Aquarius. And I love that. Okay, so stretched. The camera keeps switching to different things now. We can see your entire body. I don't understand why. I took off. Well, that's okay. Anchor, I love that. I love that. Ah, it feels so good. One more neck stretch, and then you know what we're going to do? Oh, guess what, guys? Yes, that too. I stretch my neck. Guess what didn't come in the mail? My vitamins. So I went down to the kitchen and I went to look to see what else I could take while we're here together, while I'm waiting for my vitamins. Actress, that's right. Accountability. Apple. Aardvark. I love all these words. Oh, and by the way, it's a beautifully sunny day here in Nutley, New Jersey. And I don't know what the weather's like by you, but I am excited to sit outside today, get some vitamin D, which we'll talk about in a few days. So A, B, C, D. Oh, I know. Guess what? Today's A. Tomorrow is Friday, it's B. Saturday is C. No, we're having vitamin time. This is a different vitamin. This vitamin is my cranberry with vitamin C. It's 500 milligrams of cranberry, and it's got vitamin C, and it's good for other things in your body. And you know what else about it I like? And I didn't even do it on purpose. Hey, Tim Dolan, it looks like the color of my roots because it's cranberry. But I did order my vitamins, and they're supposed to be here today. And if they arrive, I may have to just do a little bit of a quick video about my vitamin time. So I'm going to take my vitamin, this one, not chewable. The water went down the wrong pipe. And I took my vitamin with my water. I'm just saying that out loud because I don't want to think I'm choking. Hi, Dawn. Good morning. Dawn is my friend that I do a video with at 3 o'clock for, anybody that wants to learn about the beauty stuff. And Dawn, guess what? I'm wearing my glitter. I love wearing glitter. I feel like it makes me closer to being like Tinkerbell. Now, let's not forget our favorite book with our nugget in it. Just because I didn't have to chew my vitamins, where the haystacks did it go? It's sitting under Bartholomew. Hey, Mike, good morning. How are you? So we're at day 61, you guys. We're starting all over with the letter A. And I'm so excited. And Corey, what's up? And you know what else? This Saturday, big day here. Big day here at Storytime. Because guess what it is? Yogi's birthday. Yogi's birthday, he's going to be 13. And I'm going to have a birthday party for him during story time. And I'm going to read books all about dogs just for him. Hi, Robert. So if you have a dog at home or a puppy, maybe you should ask them to join you for story time. Or a cat. They might want to join. I mean, I do have cat ears. I could put these on too. Ooh, look at this. Now I have cat ears and a headband. You know what? That's going to squeeze my brains. Oh, that's okay if you don't like glitter, because I do. And you know what? I don't play soccer, and you do, and we're still friends. We don't have to love everything the same to love each other. That's a really important and valuable lesson. You should learn that one now. Okay, are you ready? So, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe is one of my favorite books, and it always has some kind of an amazing bit of truth in it. And I just took my vitamin, and I usually hide my face so I don't chew with my mouth open or talk with my mouth full. But truth be told, my vitamins, they didn't show up on time. So I had to take something else today. A non-chewable vitamin. Boring. It's like for adults. All right, so let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. That's a little bit sad. We don't want sad here. I'm not doing that. Oh, this is good. Here we go. Are you ready? The secret to performing miracles lies in 1, knowing your desired outcome. 2, not knowing how you'll pull it off. And 3, proceeding anyway. You know what that means? Never give up. That's what that means. It means that if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have something that you really want to accomplish, because maybe it's life-changing, go for it anyway. That's what I'm telling you. So TJ, never give up on being the football playing president astronaut in the United States. Because you're 8 and don't give up on your daydream. That's something my friend says all the time. That's something that my friend Dawn says. So she likes glitter too, and we're friends, but I know it's okay, TJ, if you don't like glitter. I love glitter. All right, so why don't we say hi to all the kids today? Oh, I can't wait till I can see all the kids. I would like to give everybody a big group hug. So you know what that means. Right hand on your left shoulder, left hand on your right, and give it a squeeze. And know I'm thinking of you. I totally am. So, good morning, TJ/DJ. I know, that's the name you like. Baby Lewis, Ella, Ari, and Luca, Brianna, Holland, Alex, and Hannah Lorraine. I know they watch at night before bed, but so shh, go to bed. Colin and Sophie, Gracelyn and Kaylee, Joseph and Scarlett and Juliet, Jack, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam, Finn and Fletcher and Patrick. And then you have, we got Penelope Snow. Oh, I love that name. She's all the way up in Maine. And Leo and Tony and her cousins Bella, AJ, and Angelo. Fifi and Little Joe from down the street. Oh, Viviana and Bethany. Joe Jr. And, Olivia Rose. Marin, my goddaughter. Molly, her baby sister. James Storm, Allie, and Emily. And they're from Frisco, Texas. Jake and Caitlin all the way from Houston. And oh my gosh, that's a lot. It's a lot of names. But that's okay because I have room for more. If anybody wants me to shout their kids out, drop me a line, okay? Wow, that's a lot. And I didn't even get my proper vitamin. And I still have all that energy. I don't know where I get it from. Maybe it's the coffee. I don't know. I don't think that's what it is. But, like I said, today, day 61. Oops. Oh, hand sanitizer. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff. It's so important because right now we're still quarantined and we're still social distancing. You got to keep your hands clean. When you go outside, you have to wear a mask unless you maintain social distancing. But for some of us, well, I'm lucky. I'm not going to lie. I have my daughter and I get to socially distance with her. No, I don't have to socially distance. I get to actually give her real hugs, which I'm really, really lucky. But I know there's some of you out there that are not home with anybody. So that's why you know what's up next, right? You know, I believe in my social distancing buddy. This is Bartholomew, everybody. Hi, Melissa. So this is Bartholomew, and he's my social distancing buddy. And when I'm sad or I'm happy or when I just need a hug, I can give him a hug. So for all you little kids out there that are missing your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, maybe your best friend from grammar school, you know, if you just get yourself a little social distancing buddy, it could make it a little bit easier. So today, who should we send all the love out to? Maybe we should send it out to those that we miss, those that we can't see. Maybe we'll send it out to, for the letter A, aunts and uncles, cousins, and loved ones. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because we've sent it out to frontline workers, grandmas, grandpas, those that are sick. We could really send it to everybody and anybody that might need it. What do you think? You like that idea, Bartholomew? I do too. Oh, so cute. I love this guy. So, Bartholomew has his social distancing buddy. That's Piggy. Piggy has her social distancing buddy. That's Cecilia, the magical unicorn. Yeah, I believe in magic. I do. I'm never not going to believe in magic. But this is the part that I love the most. When we get together and we get together, and from our hearts and from our minds and from our souls, we get together and we send all the love and all the energy, positive energy only, please, out into the universe, only to be returned to us so that we can feel it. Are you guys ready? Moms, dads, boys, girls, kids, social distancing buddies. On the count of 3, I want to feel it with all the energy in the world. I'm going to send my love to you, and maybe you could send them to me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What? That was amazing. I felt that. Felt it right in my heart. Aw, I love us. Aren't we the best? Hi, Brian. How are you? Hey, Joe. What's going on? I'm so excited that everyone is here today. And I hope you all got that special little love that I just sent out. Okay, so now you guys sit over there. Whew, that was a lot of energy. So what do we do today? We've stretched. We've had some water. We probably could use a little bit more water, if you know what I mean. So don't mind if I do. That was so good. I took a different kind of vitamin because I'm waiting for my chewables. And we read our nugget of truth. We shouted all the kids out and said good morning. We even had a stretching friend come on. My little TJ was here this morning. We know that the letter today is A. Okay, we've already gone over letters: astronaut, astrology, Aquarius, apple. Hello, Matthias. How are you? And we met our social distancing buddy. We sent all the love out to everyone that needs it. And now, I think it's time to get ready to read. So let's ground ourselves into the earth. My feet are on the earth. Well, hi, Rodney. And we're going to say our intention. It's going to start with an I am, and then breathe out what you want to put out in the universe. For me, today, because of the letter A, I am awesome. Yeah, you guys should say something amazing about yourself. Maybe I'm even going to say I'm amazing. I am amazing. And let's begin. I am awesome. I am amazing. I am awake. I am energy. I tricked you on that one. That wasn't an A word. But you know what? It's okay. You could say whatever it is that makes you happy. That's what I believe in. But guess what? Today, because we're starting with the alphabet all over on day 61, can you believe it? Day 61. I think maybe we should go over the alphabet for the little kids. Little critters, ABCs. They're so cute, the little critters. So I have to scoot over my comments so I can see the book I'm reading, but I'll be back to check to see if you send me a message. Okay? Here we go. Little Critters ABCs by Mercer Mayer. And that's what I'm going to do too. Let's do it. Okay. Ooh, he's using a hula hoop. I love that. A is for airplane. B is for bicycle. I wish I had a bicycle. I think I'd actually try to ride it now. I don't know if I'm very good at it, but nowadays it might not be a bad thing to have. C is for camera. Cheese. Ooh, mice love cheese. I think I might be a mouse. D, dog. Oh, my dog is hiding under the bed right now. E, eggs. I think Courtney's making eggs downstairs. F, frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. I love frogs. They're cute. G, guitars. Look at this guy. He's a rock star. Oh my goodness. Look at the little mouse. He's playing bass. How cute is that? H, hula hoops. That'd be fun to have too. A little hula hoop. Oops, my books are falling. I, ice skate. I'm not very good at that, but luckily it's too warm out to show you. J, jump. Ooh, it's a jump rope. These are all great words. Oh, look at the mouse. He's all tangled. How cute. They're so cute. K, king. Oh, he's a king. And look, we talked about Halloween this morning and stretching time. He's trick-or-treating. My favorite holiday ever. L, leaves. Ooh, that looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun. Donna, sometimes I talk so fast, I leave complete words out of a sentence. O, M, mouse. N, nest. Ooh, those are eggs we're not going to cook. We leave those alone. Those have little babies in them. Oh, owl. Ooh. The owl's like, get away from my babies. Don't go near the babies. P, pillows. Gee, pretending to yawn made me yawn. Q, quilts. Aw, so cozy. Look at the little mouse in there. Oh, I love the little mouse. R, rain. Boo, hiss. S, sun. Surfing. Look at the little mouse is going on the surfboard. Sunshine. T, toothpaste. This looks like me this morning when I was trying to get my toothpaste out. Gotta brush your teeth. It's important. U, underwear. Look at the mouse. Ooh, V, violin. I played the violin when I was a kid. That'd be fun to try right now, too. Gosh, there's so much I wish I could do. W, wagon. And they're going to dig where X marks the spot. They're looking for treasure. Y, yarn and yawn. Again. Oh, gosh. And Z, zebra. Zebra. Makes my teeth vibrate when I say that word. And that's the alphabet, you guys. That's the little critters ABCs. And today, we're at A. And do you know how many letters there are in the alphabet? 26. 26. Yep, that's right. Let me see. So, are you ready for the... Maureen, I just thought of you. Good morning. Are you ready for the next story, you guys? I am. I'm so excited. I told you guys yesterday, I got a new box of books donated from Jatine, right? My mom's neighbor. So today, I went into her books. Now, Little Critters is on loan from the Cheche family. The next book is from Jatine. So thank you. We're not going to read all of them because we only read 3 stories a day, but this is a book about princesses. But I thought it would be cool because it says a princess treasury. Starts with A. It is an A. So let's read the first one. The first one is called A Dream for a Princess. I'm going to move my comments. There once was a girl named Cinderella. She was kind and gentle. Look, guys, more mice. I love them. They're so cute. Cinderella lived with her wicked stepmother and stepsisters. Boo, hiss. She had many chores. She served them tea. She cooked their food. She washed their clothes. Oh, poor Cinderella. She had to do everything. Get my scarf, yelled one sister. Fix my dress, shouted the other. They were very mean to poor Cinderella. Not nice. One day, a letter came from the palace. Come meet the prince at a royal ball, it said. That would be amazing. The stepsisters were very excited. Cinderella was too. Cinderella dreamed of wearing a fancy gown and dancing with the prince. Remember our nugget. If you dream it, it can happen. Don't ever give up on your dream. Cinderella's stepmother gave her more chores. Cinderella did not have time to make her ball gown. Oh no! What is going to go on there? But look at the mice. They love Cinderella, and they're going to take care of her. I might have read this story before. Oh, surprise! Cried her little friends. They had made her a fancy gown. Now I can go to the ball, cheered Cinderella. Oh no! The stepsisters tore her gown. It was ruined. Oh, they're so mean. Oh, Cinderella cried. Piff, puff, poof. Her fairy godmother appeared. You cannot go to the ball like that, she said. She waved her magic wand. Bippity boppity boo, and poof! A royal coach, white horses, and 2 coachmen appeared. And a beautiful gown. Oh, look at Cinderella. Cinderella was headed to the ball. Love that. At the ball, the prince saw Cinderella. May I have this dance? He asked. My heart. Such a romantic. They danced and danced and danced. Cinderella was so happy she was wearing a fancy gown, and she was dancing with the prince. Look at those stepsisters and that stepmother. They were so guffawed. Her dream had come true. Well, that was just a small version of a longer story that you could try to check out at home. Maybe ask your mom or dad or your aunt or uncle or grandma or grandpa to tell you the whole story. That's a little story about Cinderella. You know what happens, right? She leaves the ball because at midnight she's going to turn back into herself. She walks down the steps. She loses a shoe. It happens to the best of us. And then the prince has to go through the kingdom and find out whose shoe it was. And then stepsisters want to try to make it where it's their shoe, but then they're not being real. They're being false. So they get found out because liar, liar, pants on fire. You can't do that. It's not nice. So what happens is somehow, Cinderella, the truth, it all comes out in the end, and everybody lives happily ever after. And I had to tell the rest of the story because it's a cliffhanger, and that would make me anxious. It's not really what I want for story time. So, okay. I'm gonna have a little bit more water. Okay, a little water. Oh, my stomach just growled. That was crazy. Did you hear that? Okay, gotta focus. Okay. All right, so are you ready for the 3rd book? I'm so excited for this one because this is a story I've never heard before. I know my alphabet. I knew the story of Cinderella, but this one I never heard about. This is called, it's by Beatrix Potter. Oh, the same author of The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Excuse me, that was a hiccup. That was terrible. This one is also by the same author of Peter Rabbit, which I can see that book over there, which I was planning on saving for a day that we talk about either R for Rabbit or P for Peter Rabbit. But this one is called The Tale of Jemima Puddle Duck Good morning, Ken Tice. Welcome to Story Time. I don't know why. I just saw this book in the box and I thought it looks like a fun book to read. So, are you ready? I am. Okay, I'm going to turn off my comments. Here we are. Ooh, what a funny sight it is to see a brood of ducklings with a hen. Listen to the story of Jemina Puddle Duck, who was annoyed. There you go. The thread that runs through all the stories is never, ever not there. Today, annoyed is in the first paragraph, and today's letter is A. Listen to the story of Jemina Puddle Duck, who was annoyed because the farmer's wife would not let her hatch her own eggs. Her sister-in-law, Miss Rebecca Puddle Duck, was perfectly willing to leave the hatching to someone else. That's odd. I have not the patience to sit on a nest for 28 days, and no more have you, Jemina. You would let them go cold. You know you would. I wish to hatch them all myself, quacked Jemina Puddle Duck. She tried to hide her eggs, but they were always found and carried off. Jemina Puddle Duck became quite desperate. She determined to make a nest right away from the farm. Interesting. She set off on a fine spring afternoon along the cart road that leads over the hill. She was wearing a shawl and a poke bonnet. When she reached the top of the hill, she saw a wood in the distance. She thought that it looked like a safe, quiet spot. Jemina Puddle Duck was not much in the habit of flying. There she was, walking to find a place to make her nest. She ran downhill a few yards, flapping her shawl, and then she jumped off into the air. I would love to be able to fly. She flew beautifully She flew beautifully when she had got to a good start. She skimmed along over the treetops until she saw an open place in the middle of the wood, where the trees and brushwood had been cleared. Jemina alighted rather heavily and began to waddle about in search of a convenient, dry nesting place. She rather fancied a tree stump among some tall foxgloves. I gotta tell you guys, I like to keep it real, and I've never read this book before, but sometimes I really should just pre-read these books, because sometimes the language is unlike language I'm very used to. But I still continue and go on, because you never give up. But, seated upon the stump, she was startled to find an elegantly dressed gentleman reading a newspaper. He had black prick ears and sandy-colored whiskers. "Quack," said Jemina Puddle Duck, with her head and her bonnet on one side. "Quack." The gentleman raised his eyes above his newspaper and looked curiously at Jemina. It's a fox. Do you remember the other day? The fox that was in the stories about the gingerbread man and the gingerbread man and the ninja-bread man? Another fox. "Madam, have you lost your way?" he said. He had a long bushy tail, which he was sitting upon, as the stump was somewhat damp. Jemina thought him mighty civil and handsome. She explained that she had not lost her way, but that she was trying to find a convenient, dry nesting place. Ah, is that so indeed? Said the gentleman with sandy whiskers, looking curiously at Jemina. He folded up his newspaper and put it in his coat tail pocket. Like that. Jemina complained of the I can never say this word. Superfluous. Yes, superfluous. I don't know. Guys, bear with me. Jemina complained about the hens. Indeed, how interesting. I wish I could meet with that fowl. I would teach it to mind its own business. I think the fox is up to something. But as to a nest, there is no difficulty. I have a sack full of feathers in my woodshed. No, my dear madam. No, my dear madam. You will be in nobody's way. You may sit there as long as you like, said the bushy, long-tailed gentleman. I have a bad feeling about this guy. Excuse me. God bless you. You're welcome. He led the way to a very retired, dismal-looking house amongst the foxgloves. It was built out of dirt and turf, and there were two broken pails, one on top of another by way of a chimney. This is my summer residence. You would not find my winter house so convenient, said the hospitable gentleman. There was a tumble-down shed at the back of the house, made of old soap boxes. The gentleman opened the door and showed Jemina in. The shed was almost quite full of feathers. It was almost suffocating, but it was comfortable and very soft. Jemina Puddle Duck was rather surprised to find such a vast quantity of feathers, but it was very comfortable. Oh gosh. Guys, I'm feeling a little nervous for Jemina. But it was very comfortable, and she made a nest without any trouble at all. When she came out, the sandy-whiskered gentleman was sitting on a log reading the newspaper. At least he had it spread out, but he was looking over the top of it. Maybe I really should have read this book first. He was so polite that he seemed almost sorry to let Jemina go home for the night. He promised to take great care of the nest until she came back again the next day. He said he loved eggs and ducklings. She should be proud to see a fine nestful in his woodshed. Jemina Puddle Duck came every afternoon. She laid 9 eggs in the nest. They were greeny white and very large. The foxy gentleman admired them immensely. He used to turn them over and count them when Jemina was not there. At last, Jemina told him that she intended to begin to sit the next day, and I will bring a bag of corn with me, so that I need never leave my nest until the eggs are hatched. They might catch cold, said the conscientious Jemina. Madam, I beg you not to trouble yourself with your bag. I will provide oats. But before you commence your tedious sitting, I intend to give you a treat. Let us have a dinner party all to ourselves. Oh boy, oh boy, Oh boy, I am anxious and nervous. I don't know if I trust this fox, guys. My gut is saying no. May I ask you to bring some herbs from the farm to make a savory omelet? Sage and thyme and mint and 2 onions and some parsley? I will provide lard for the stuff, lard for our omelet, said the hospitable gentleman with sandy whiskers. Jemina Puddle Duck was a simpleton. Not even the mention of sage and onions made her suspicious. She went round the farm garden, nibbling off snippets of all sorts of different herbs that are used for stuffing roast duck. She's like the evil stepsisters. No, he's like the evil stepsisters. And she waddled into the kitchen and got 2 onions out of a basket. The collie dog kept met her coming out. What are you doing? What are you doing with those onions? Where do you go after every afternoon by yourself, Jemina Puddle Duck? Jemina was rather in awe of the collie. She told him the whole story. The collie listened with his wise head on one side, and he grinned with when she described the polite gentleman with sandy whiskers. He asked several questions about the wood and about the exact position of the house and shed. Then he went out and trotted down the village. He went to look for fox hound puppies who were out at walk with the butcher. You know what? No. Then he went out and trotted down the village, and he went to find himself some hound puppies, and they were on a walk with the butcher. Jemina Puddle Duck went up the cart road for the last time on a sunny afternoon. She was rather burdened with bunches of herbs and 2 onions in a bag. She flew over the wood and alighted opposite the house of the bushy, long-tailed gentleman. She was sitting on a log, and he sniffed the air, and he kept glancing uneasily around the wood. When Jemina alighted, he quite jumped. Come into the house as soon as you have looked at your eggs. Give me the herbs for the omelet. Be sharp. I don't know about that. He was rather abrupt. Jemina Puddle Duck had never heard him speak like that. She felt surprised and uncomfortable, as she should. While she was inside, she heard pattering feet around the back of the shed. Someone with a black nose snipped at the bottom of the door and then locked it. Jemina became much alarmed. A moment afterwards, there were the most awful noises. Barking, baying, growls and howls, squeals and groans. And nothing more was ever seen of that foxy, whiskered gentleman. Presently, Kep opened the door of the shed and let out Jemina Puddle Duck. Unfortunately, he foiled the plot. Or I should say, fortunately. You know what? He saved her life because he realized that that fox was going to take those eggs, and that's what he was going to use to make the omelet. But Jemina never realized that because Jemina's mind was completely on just protecting her little baby ducklings. So she trusted that fox. And it was really important to her. So her mind wasn't on the fact that somebody could have a negative idea out for those little baby ducks. Never mind herself. See, what happens sometimes is that when we're so concerned about protecting our little babies, we forget that we need to protect ourselves. Hi, Mary. What is that noise? Yogi's under the bed. He heard me talking about a dog. So, the best part is that the ducks were fine and they lived happily ever after. And that dog saved Jemina. The end. Isn't that great? Thank goodness. Whew. I have to tell you, that made me nervous. But at the end, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. My favorite Bob Marley song. I tell you guys that all the time. When this is my syndicated show, and when I come to you morning after morning to read to the children, that is going to be my song. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, that was an action-packed story time, you guys. It started out slow and simple, and then it went, whoa. We had to protect that duck from the fox. And I gotta tell you, I got a little anxiety. Whew. Did you have fun? That's all that matters. I'm so glad that I could be here. Frank, have an amazing day. A is for amazing. I don't know what you're doing today, but have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow morning. Let's breathe it out. Ready? I am awesome. I am amazing. I am excited. I am grateful. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.